Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Yahweh, in the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai, in the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, this great cookout of the Most High is approaching, fastly approaching, quickly approaching. It's coming very soon. And it's going to be a lot of meat on the grill. It's going to be a lot of food for the birds and the vultures to eat on. See? And it's being talked about daily and prophesied about daily on the corners of America. See? And also in the scriptures, the prophets talked about this great cookout. And they described this great cookout in very graphic detail. So I'm going to go into the scriptures, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. First, we're going to pull up Isaiah. And we're going to make this a quick cookout. Isaiah, we're going 34. Okay. Isaiah 34, it says, I'm going to start at verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and His fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. Okay. Now, to get to the point, this cookout is going to be a major situation. Now, it's describing how this cookout, how the fire is going to start in this cookout. It's describing it in verse 4, how this fire is going to be coming and started up. Verse 4 says, all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as the falling fig from the tree. So you imagine figs falling from the tree, or you imagine leaves falling from the tree. This is how this fire is going to be coming out of the sky. Okay. Then it says, verse 5, it says, for my sword, so that fire will be a weapon. It will be a sword. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down. See, this is something that's falling down. It's coming down. It shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So this fire is going to be coming down, and it's going to be coming down on a people that's a cursed people. And they call this people Idumea. See? And that Idumea go back to Edom, Mount Seir, and Esau, the Edomites. Now, verse 6, it says, the sword, talking about these weapons that's going to be coming out of the sky, these fiery weapons. It says, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats. That's how the meat going to be on the grill. Just like you cooking up a lamb and a goat with the fat of the kidneys of ram, like you cooking up a ram. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Bozrah. See, Bozrah is where the Edomites reside. This is going to be where the Edomites reside. It says, and the great slaughter in the land of Idumea. So that great slaughter that was in verse 2, or that slaughter that was in verse 2, is talking about the land of the Edomites. You see, this is where this barbecue is going to happen. Look, he adds some more animals in verse 7. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullock with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made with fatness. Now let's go to let's see, Isaiah 14, because it's talking about these Idumeans and these Edomites. Now when you look at verse 2, it talks about the slave master going into slavery. It's saying the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, slaves. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were. So the slave master going into slavery, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Okay, so when you get down to verse 21, it tells you this slave master who was the Idumea, Edom, Mount Seir, Esau, he was the slave master. Verse 21, it say, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. That slaughter is going to be in Idumea. That slaughter is going to be in Bozrah. That slaughter is going to be in America. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. See, this America is a great city, a land with citizens, and they have many cities, 52 states with all kinds of cities built up. See, Bozrah. Now, to identify Bozrah, we can go into uh, Isaiah 63 and 1 and say, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? Who is that? That's going to be Yahushua Mashiach, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. He's going to go to Bozrah. He's going to come to Idumea before those weapons come and destroy these people. Let's get that in Jeremiah. Jeremiah 49, starting at 22. It says, behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle, and spread his wings over Bozrah. See, Yahushua coming to Bozrah. That's why you got the UFOs showing up in America. That's why the military battleships been seeing on their radars UFOs for year after year since 2017, every day on the radar. See, and at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom, their military, they who the ones, them the people that's seeing these UFOs or these chariots of Israel flying through the sky, and they going having meetings and starting all kind of military, what you call it, space forces and space programs, putting satellites out there so they can see when they coming. The mighty men of Edom, be the heart of the mighty men of Edom, be as the heart of a woman in her pain. Now, 31 let you know what place this is. 31, it says, arise, get you up unto the mighty nation, the wealthy nation. This America is a wealthy nation. This is the most richest nation in the world that dwelleth without care. They got the powerfulest military, says the Lord, which have no gates nor bars, which dwell alone. See, it dwell alone because it's the greatest and got the greatest military, and it's the wealthiest nation. This is Bozrah, America. You see? Then when you go into where is it? Get some more on this Bozrah. Verse 13. It says, for I have sworn by myself, says the Lord, that Bozrah, America, shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes. See, because America pushed same-sex marriage in the laws, which is illegal in the law of God. They push women to be have multiple men, which is illegal in the law of God. See, they tell men to only have one wife. See, this is not the order of the Lord. They have the children running the household, the women running the household. They separate families. They got abortion clinics, killing up the Israelites. They doing all kind of forms of witchcraft and wickedness. See, they mess with animals. You can marry your animals and have relations with your animals in certain states. See, they push all kind of fornication, pornography, and child pornography, and child kidnapping and sacrificing, and all kind of wickedness going on in this place with the Bohemian Grove and these wicked uh, places in America. The Lord, He said, He has sworn that He's gonna have a great cookout in America. See, let's go ahead and get Isaiah. I'm close out because he's gonna come to Bozrah first and fly like an eagle. That's let you know the Edomites is not done away with, because the Most High and Yahushua is coming to fly over this place. See, when they come, they gonna fly over this place. Before I get 66, let me get 19 of Isaiah. It say, behold, the burden of Egypt. Now this is spiritual Egypt according to Revelation 11 and 8. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a great cloud. That's that great chariot that's coming. That great UFO, the battleship like on Independence Day. And shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. See, this is how he coming. I go ahead and get the grand finale. Isaiah 66 and 15. It say, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. You see, and these Americans who eating a bunch of stinking, nasty, filthy pigs, verse 17, they that sacrifice themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh, a nasty, filthy pig, and the abomination, and the mouth. They eat rats and coons and all kind of possums and all kind of crap in this place. Shall be consumed together with that fire that he coming with that fire that's gonna have that barbecue grill going uh, of these wicked people. Now the grand finale, let's go ahead and get that too. Revelation 19 and 18, it say that ye may eat the flesh of kings. What's gonna eat the flesh of kings? That fire. And let's go get 17. Saying, I saw the angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying, all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great God. That supper is this great barbecue, this great cookout that he's finna have on these people. Verse 18, that ye may eat the flesh of kings. See, the birds gonna be eating the barbecue or the food at the cookout. The flesh of kings, the flesh of captains, the flesh of mighty men of Edom, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sat thereon, and the flesh of all men, free and bond, both small and great. See, this is going to be that great supper, that great cookout, that great barbecue that the Most High going to have in Idumea, in America, in Bozrah. See, but we're going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rekakadash, Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves scattered around the globe on slave ships and through many captivities. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.